Hi, and welcome to the next episode of Rise of Industry. I hope you've enjoyed the first episode, and I hope you enjoyed my little how-to guide so far. Now, on this episode, we are going to be doing some upgrades, and just bringing in the resources and the produce a little bit quicker and a little bit more. But as you can see with our sugar cane farms here, we got a nice excess in water and a nice excess in sugar. Now eventually the loan is going to come out, the starter loan is going to come out, which we're going to have to pay, and it will sting. So I am going to add another factor to selling here. What we are going to do is we're going to sell our sugar to the state. Okay. Now again, I'm going to change this to minimum kept, but I'm going to turn the minimum kept to 20 so it doesn't get rid of all our resources. And as you can see, it's sending a lot of trucks out because it just does. It sends it out in bulk. Basically, you sell to state in bulk, then that's going to go all the way down here and it's going to sell to the state. So our money at the moment is 102. Well, we've got about 197k a month we're selling, but that is going to shoot right up. Okay, so we are going to make big money this month, but that's just going to help with paying off the loan, because you want to pay off the loan as soon as possible. Like I said, I am going to have a video separately about dealing with the loan and how to pay off the loan quickly. Just how to deal with that starter loan is going to be a video, so check that out. But we're just going to cover mainly about the quick basics of it and etc. Okay, so we are going to be upgrading our farms here. Okay, so we have an orchid. We're going to get some orchid, however you pronounce it. We're going to put some of them out, so we're going to put one here, and I'm going to set this up nicely. So you got to think of the future. So we are going to start producing rubber. Now again, going to make sure the main building is within the radius of your warehouse, and I can't put anything here because of this, and I don't want to spend any money to flatten that, because we need our money. So if I put one there, that there is within the radius, so that's fine. And again, it doesn't matter where your fields are, they're not going to be in the radius of your warehouse, they're just going to be in the radius of your actual main building. Okay, so that's perfect there. I'm going to put a road. Now that will start producing rubber, which is great because we're going to need rubber for the end game industry, which is vehicle making, computer making, and all that. That's end game products, and we are going to need rubber for that. That's why I chose rubber. We want potatoes as well, but at the moment we cannot sell potatoes to our main city here, so there's no point in it. It's going to be a waste of money because we can't make that money back unless we sell to the state. We can, obviously do that, but I rather try and upgrade our city, so I'm trying to do everything to do that basically. Okay, so the other thing I want to kind of do here before our loan comes out is I want to make another lumberyard. Another lumberyard here, like that, and again, it doesn't matter where the harvesters go as long as they got wood highlighted. As you can see, as I move that, you can see like the white trees and the yellow trees, etc. That's what's going to get harvested by that harvester basically. So make sure that there is trees within those areas. Okay, so all these trees are obviously going to be done. If you haven't got many trees, obviously you can add trees, but again that costs, so be careful. Alright, it's all about finance at the beginning, not about how much you produce. You've got to take it slow at the beginning. It's all about your finance. And obviously now and then you get missions and stuff you can do if you want, but I just find them pathetic. I don't even bother with them. I do not bother unless it's to do with my city, then I will try and do as best I can. But yeah, so what else do I want to do? Because like I said, this is going to be a let's play with some help and guides going through. I'm just trying to think how I want to do proceed now, really, to make our future more promising. I'm thinking about adding another warehouse and getting iron and coal coming to it. How much we've got? 5.3 million. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. I'm going to just let time play until our loan comes out and see if I can. I'm going to get our loan paid off as soon as I can, and then we can concentrate on getting into iron and coal. Okay, so our loan has now started to come out here. We're paying 83k a month, which is a whopping, a whopping sum to come out. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky to balance your income to what's going out, because now you have three things to deal with, which is building upkeep, vehicle upkeep, monthly loans. But like I said, I am going to be doing a video on how to deal with this. It might already be out. I'm not too sure. If it is, then I hope you've learned something. If it's not, make sure you tune in to watch that. But we are quite steady here because I'm selling a lot of stuff to the state. So that is the best way to overcome loans, really, is selling to the state. So I'm selling all three of these resources here to the state, and it just brings that boost of income instantly, really. But yeah, I've got it all set up here. As you can see, we've got rubber selling to the state, but I'm keeping 30. I've altered it so 30 state, because we're selling to the state, plus we're selling to the city, and a lot of this produce, like rubber, I'm going to need for the future. Okay, so I've upped that to keep a minimum of 30, and like I said, I'm selling all that to the state. But looking in this warehouse, we're starting to get a nice build up of wood, so we are also going to start selling wood to the state, but this time we're going to keep only 10 wood at a time, because obviously lumber yards and stuff are quite cheap to make, and woods and then excess of wood everywhere, so you're never going to run out of wood. One thing I will also suggest doing is, when you are dealing with the loan, never take out or do any research not until you paid that loan off, which is what I'm planning to do here. So I just thought I'd bring you guys back in just to explain that, and yeah, so I will be back once I'm ready to pay this loan off. Okay, so our loan is ready to be paid off. We just got enough now to pay off our loan. We owe 6.92 and we're at 7.16 with still producing income. And as you can see, Chester here is ready to advance. Now in order to advance, we got to deliver 6 wall panels or pay 1.57 million, or deliver 10 bricks and pay 5.88 million. So we're going to do this the easy way for the first advancement, which is we're going to pay for it, but first of all we are going to pay off our loan. So I'm just going to double check. There you go, so we got enough, so let's pay that. So now next month we won't have this extra outgoing, so we can spend that money wisely and upgrade Chester. And when we do, we are going to upgrade to an ironmongery, which means we can start, well, when we get into producing iron, we can start selling stuff, steel cans, stuff like that, which is going to be a massive income boost. Okay, now whilst I was waiting for this, I started selling rubber and sugar over to staining here, and yes, we are starting to get some money from over here as well, which is just added extra income. And this town over here, this barrel and furnace one, they've upgraded and they've now got a clothing store, so when we get into that we can start selling clothes, so that's great. Okay, so we have a shop for everything here, and obviously Exmouth over here we can sell construction stuff too. So yeah, we've kind of got all different types of industries going on, which is going to be good for, well, when we get into tier 1 products and tier 2 products, it's just going to help with, you know, selling all different types of resources, which is going to be great. So now we're just waiting on funds so we can pay for this one, which ain't going to be long because we're getting near enough 100% profit now, except for obviously but we're building upkeep and vehicle upkeep, but that's fine, that's nothing we can't handle. We're getting 165k a month profit, so that's great, that's fantastic. That's how you want it. If you see this in green, you're on the right track. Okay, because once it starts going down and you're in the red, it's usually quite hard to get out of the red without deleting things, obviously. Okay, so we can obviously, if we wanted to, we can do the first upgrade here, but I'm going to wait. I want to do it the first upgrade and then the second upgrade on them both at the same time. If yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, hoping this makes sense to you. Hoping it. Okay, so we are literally almost there. We are going to pay for this first one. Now we could go ahead and make the bricks. It's not exactly a difficult task to do. We just need sand and water, which we've got water getting produced, and sand you can get from this little place here. So it's not exactly hard to do. We could do that, but it's just going to cost us more money to set up, and it's money we could do with. And as we are so close to this, we might as well just do that. But we will obviously be producing bricks, wood panels, and all that in the future. But yeah, so here we are. We are ready now. It's going to keep us tight with money, so this might go quick, but we will get out positive money. And there you go, there's the fireworks, there's the Mardi Gras celebrations. And now we have unlocked the ironmongery, which I'm hoping is within this warehouse. You know, within the boundaries of this warehouse. Trying to find where it's to here. There's hardware, where's the ironmongery? Where is it? I could just press tab to find it easy, you know, find it easily. Actually, I'm just going to do that. Oh, so it's down here. It's next to our actual headquarters, so that's cool. That's definitely within it. So let's check the prices here. So steel, 26k. Cans, 56k. So cans are the best thing to, you know, sell from the steelworks. Copper wire is good, it's easy to make. Same as ceramics. So that's where we want to look for the easy things. So copper tube and ceramics, wire, easy to make. But we don't have copper. We got to deal with iron and steel, which is what we're going to concentrate on the next episode. This episode was just basically dealing with loan, getting out the loan, and upgrading the city. And yeah, so as you can see, our money is lovely now. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Not much has gone on in this video, but I hope you've learned something and enjoyed it nonetheless. And check out my other Rise of Industry videos and my other content that's on my channel. And so yeah, if you did like the video, if you did enjoy the video, like it and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.